I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. As always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney News and Reviews. I'm File91e and this is my 50th show, along with being my 1-year anniversary. That's right, I've been doing this for 1 whole year and I've given you 50 episodes to sink your teeth into, and 50 episodes chock full of Disney news and reviews. Some are better than others, but honestly I really wouldn't be able to do it without people, the people like you. So give yourselves a round of applause for actually making this all possible, because without you guys I wouldn't have been, wanting to do this. I wouldn't have been motivated to do this. But you guys give me the motivation and the strength to do this each and every week. And you know what? I've been having a blast. Just the fact that I'm even getting any form of notoriety from anybody else that that's on YouTube is something for me. So I just want to thank you guys so much for making this all work out. Now today I have a pretty big show for you today. I got a whole bunch of news. For the reviews, I'm actually going to do something special today. We're going to take a tour around Disney World. I want to stop at each of the major theme parks and review one ride or attraction from that park. I have 4, thought out in my mind because I've done pretty much all of them. It's not going to be the best 4 in the world, but you know what? It's going to be 4 attractions nonetheless. 4 reviews, a whole bunch of news. It's great. Also this week I got something else in the mail. I had to retire my old unofficial 2009 guide because I got my official or unofficial guide 2010. I always promote these guys, and I always read out a little snippet before each time I review. There's so much more in this book that I couldn't read to you. I just gave you a little snippet of their review for each ride, but there's so much more information. I mean, look at this. So much information that I couldn't possibly give it all to you. So I recommend you go out and buy this book, especially if you're going to Disney World. This is one of the most indispensable guides that you should ever use, and you'll annoy the heck out of Samurai's mom, one of my YouTube friends who works at Disney, but she always gets yelled at because everybody uses this guide and thinks it's a Bible. Use it as a guide. It's not rules. Use it as a guide and have fun and do your own thing. So the 2010 version is out now. I got mine off Amazon.com. You should go get it. It's not a huge investment, but if you're going to Disney World, this is indispensable. I'm telling you. This is so for the next year. This is what I'll be using: the unofficial guide to Walt Disney World 2010. Bought on Amazon. It's good stuff. I'll also go to touringplans.com. That is the website associated with this book. So good stuff there. Another thing, I hope you all liked my new video intro. I worked hard on it. I know it's not the best, and I'm not Industrial Light and Magic, but I do what I can to really spice up my videos and make it look like I'm something more than I really am. I'm just a guy who loves Disney, who has way too much time on his hands, just like I said. Also, following this video, I want to have a Q&A, and I'm not sure how many parts it is, however long I ramble on for. This set of reviews will be at least 2 parts, so check it out. This is a 1-year 50th show extravaganza. Let's get right to the news. The D23 Expo is currently underway. I couldn't make it due to really not being able to get off of work, but if they have another one next year, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be attending, and I'll get a whole bunch of videos and photos for that. But you can go to allears.net, touringplans.com. They have a whole bunch of news about it. Also, I found another really good website, WDW Magic. You can Google that, and you'll see some, they have some really good up-to-date news and reviews. So check that site out. The contemporary Christian music event Night of Joy will be this week, September 11th, starting tonight through September 12th, tomorrow, at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Because of this, the Lights, Motors, Action Extreme Stunt Show at Disney's Hollywood Studios will not be performed during these nights because they're doing preparations. One of my co-workers' brothers, he's the guitarist for Mercy Me. The Night of Joy is a Christian music festival, and they have some pretty good music. And Mercy Me is a really great band, and I just wanted to mention them because they're one of the headline stars of the show. So check that out if you're into contemporary Christian music. Reservations are now being taken 90 days in advance for the haunted carriage rides through the backwoods of Fort Wilderness. Also, reservations are being made for the sleigh rides through the backwoods of Fort Wilderness. This is an obvious way for Disney to make a little extra money and give you a pretty better experience during the Halloween or Christmas times. Just go to waltdisneyworld.com or your travel agent and mention to them that you want to be a part of those rides, and they'll set it up for you. I haven't heard anything about it, but it sounds like a pretty good idea, and Fort Wilderness is actually a pretty cool place, so it might be something that you want to spend your money on. Kuzunia, a new restaurant by Kat Cora, officially opens at Disney's Boardwalk in the space that was previously occupied by Spoodles at dinner time on September 17th. The restaurant will serve breakfast and dinner. For reservations, call 407 WDW Dine. Disney Channel star Mitchell Musso will sign copies of his new self-titled debut album, Mitchell Musso, September 18, 2009 at Disney's Hollywood Studios from 1 to 2 p.m. Theme park admission is required, and you'll know Mitchell Musso from Hannah Montana. So if you're a fan of his work, go to Disney's Hollywood Studios on that day, and you'll get an autographed copy. Now some refurbishment news. Cinderella's castle is under refurbishment, but it won't prohibit you from experiencing the legendary monument. The lower level of the castle is undergoing some refurbishment just a week after they put up those holiday lights. Now I'm not sure what they're doing, but they're definitely doing something with it. Probably, just decorating it, making it, nice and neat. Disney's all for going over the top with theming. We all know that. So that's it for the news this week. There really isn't anything else. I've given you everything. So now I'm going to go straight in to the reviews, okay? Now remember, like I said, I'm going to be doing one review, or I'm going to review one ride from each of the four major theme parks. So let's get right to the reviews. Okay, the first park we're going to stop at is the Magic Kingdom, and I've pretty much done all the rides in the Magic Kingdom, so I want to give you an attraction this time. It's Ariel's Grotto in Fantasyland. Now, what these guys say Ariel's Grotto is, it's an interactive fountain and character greeting area. Minor attraction go before 11 a.m. or after 9 p.m. One of the most elaborate character greeting venues, 3 stars. Now, that is exactly what it is. It's just a place to meet Ariel. But I found out that this place is actually going to be renovated because they're making a Little Mermaid dark ride in the same aspect of Peter Pan's Flight, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, the Winnie the Pooh ride. It's exactly, it's going to be essentially the same thing where they actually, take you through the story, and you hear all of your favorite Little Mermaid tunes. And, that should be good because they've really done well with the Little Mermaid attractions in the past, especially with the current show at Hollywood Studios. It's actually really good. But Ariel's Grotto is just an interactive fountain. It's a place where your kids can get wet and then meet Ariel. As an attraction, it really isn't. If you're a fan of Ariel, you'll love it. If you're a kid, you'll probably like it just because you get to go and get wet. For adults, it's whatever. So I really don't have much else to say. I gave you pretty much all the information. The lines can get very long, so if you really, really want to meet Ariel, that's the place to do it. So for kids, I want to give it a 4, but in general, I'm just going to give it a 2. It's not something you have to hit each and every time you go down to Disney World. In fact, I just walk by and go, oh, it's nice, and then, that's pretty much it. but the ride that's coming soon in 2012 should be pretty cool. So Ariel's Grotto, currently I'm going to give 2 stars.